I'm just gonna keep getting directs. I'm gonna keep matching up. I'm gonna keep feeding you guys, hopefully training appointments, startups and stuff, and doing meetings with key people and working my ass off every single day. I want you guys to win. Coming. Okay. Ready? Hey, this will be your 4 weeks with him. Oops, this will be your team one day, bro. Good job. Congrats on being a father. Yeah, you gotta get to work. Doesn't it seem like more people than ever, when they get knocked down, they just choose to stay down? You guys notice that? People on Facebook all the time, people love to talk about getting knocked down and being down, and I think they like it because they can relate to a lot of people. I think a lot of people are kind of in that zone. But resiliency is key, because here's the thing. You're gonna get knocked down. Good job, guys. Good job. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Steve Holbrook. We're here tonight at our office. We're just filming a vlog. Super fired up. I'm just about to head into the meeting. We got a packed house tonight. Agents everywhere. Business is exploding. I'm excited for you to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You worked for his dad?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you. He's the only guy I know has.
Yeah.
Did you ask him? I'm just always keeping an eye on people that I enjoy being around, and you're one of those guys. So, all right. Gonna head to pregame now. I'm grateful for all the relationships that I have with all of you guys. If you took those out of my life, I don't know where I'd be. So just thank you so much for all your relationships. I appreciate that. Yeah, nice to meet you again. Yeah, welcome to the team. Before the big business comes, the attitude has to be right. The momentum has to, you know what I mean? And I feel like you guys you're in the right headspace right now. So, how are you? Man, you're such a champion. I love your energy. Where's Burr? It's coming. Just as a reminder, guys, like I came here to build something that was gonna change my life. I didn't come here to play small. I didn't come here to stay broke. I did not come here to struggle. Never. I just wanted to run as far away from struggle as I possibly could. I still got a lot of shit in my life that I deal with. I still got problems every day. My life is not perfect. But when you completely 100% remove financial stress, where you are not even thinking about money, it changes how you live. And you've been there. It changes you. Your personality changes. Who you are as a human being changes. You get better in every way if you're a good person. Ed told me this about 5 years ago. Ed goes, you know you don't need to be me, right? I was like, okay. He goes, you know why? I'm like, no. He goes, you already have me. And when he said it, it didn't click. He goes, you don't need to be me because you have me. You guys don't need to be me because you have me. So now you just got to focus on being you. For us to get to that next level and for us to take the next step, Sal, we're just kind of talking like everybody in here just needs to take the next step. And I really think that we're in that era. I'll just speak for myself. I've never been this healthy. Okay, there's always stuff going on. I've never had this stretch of health in my life. So God willing, it keeps going. But statistically, the storm's coming. Like if you treated every month, that's the first thing Ed does when he coaches me. He goes, every month is a year and every week is a quarter. Can you imagine if every 7 days was a quarter of the year, how much more urgency we would have? I'm here to help you guys. I want to win with you guys. Get on track tomorrow. Cool? Okay, guys. Okay, in a minute, I need you to round everybody up for the training.
Oh, here we go again.
What's up?
Here we go again.
So here's the truth. If you're not embracing the numbers in business, then what are you trying to do? You're trying to get lucky. And man, how can you build anything on luck? How can you say, I want to build a legacy for my kids based on luck? I want to build a business on luck. I want to be successful based on luck. That's not a strategy. Hope is not a strategy. Getting lucky is not a strategy. So if you're not running the numbers, then you're subconsciously telling yourself you're just hoping to get lucky. You have to get clear on where it could take you. If you're starting a business and you're not clear on where it could take you, you're just going to be completely annihilated along the way. Because most people don't dream. Most people have no idea what they're doing. I've always been clear. This business for me is my platform to live the life that I want to live. It just so happens that it's noble and it's a great cause and it's high paying and it's residual. And we got the best leaders in the whole freaking deal. Every single day I find another reason to re-fall in love with this business. You'll either find a reason to stay together or you'll find a reason to fall apart. You're either gonna find a reason to stick with your business or you're gonna find an excuse to bail out. Entrepreneurs get by on hope. We're just constantly filling ourselves with hope, right? And possibility and the what ifs. Nobody, like if you're an entrepreneur, right? Like we all are in the room, there's a party that's kind of addicted to the man, I can't wait when, the dream, like you're bought into the dream. But if you're not clear on where this business could take you, I'm telling you right now that when you get knocked down, you're gonna have a hard time getting up. I spend at least 20 minutes a day, every day in my mind of where this business could take me. Every single day. Because if I don't do it, then the fear sets in. I don't wanna make calls, right? I don't like it when people quit. It's not my favorite thing to do, right? To deal with people that quit. I don't like that stuff. I don't like dealing with that stuff. Do I know I have to do it? I do. I embrace it 100%. I run towards it. It sucks the whole time that I'm dealing with it, right? But it's just part of the deal. And I submitted to the idea that this is my shot. This is my shot. I think it's in Think and Grow Rich. I can't remember the book I read it in. The average human being gets presented with, on average, 2 opportunities in their lifetime that could change their entire life. On average, it's 2. Some more, some none. On average, it's 2 of us, 2 opportunities in our whole lifetime that could completely shift the course of our life. I wasn't sure if this was my first or my last, but I didn't want to miss it. So in order for me to stay married to my business, I have to continuously remind myself, A, why we got married, why I'm here, and why I have the best partner in the world, my business. And instead of looking around all the time at all this other crap, all this shiny crap that's distracting us, I just put my eyes 100% focused on my business, which is my wife in this scenario. And I just fall more in love with it every single day. Are there hard days? Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some tough days. You're gonna get knocked down. And if you have the attitude of, oh no, here it comes again. Oh, this always happens to me. Here's my luck. Oh, look, oh, I knew it was gonna happen. If that's your attitude, it's gonna continue to be delivered in that manner. Life has a way of handing you things, whether you want them to happen to you or not, right? I mean, I have my own beliefs on that things happen, for us, right? Not to us. But what happens to you and what happens to me, the question is, what happens to us when we get knocked down? Do we dig in? Or do we run away? What do most people do? Run. Most people run. Most people run. Some people dig in. And the ones that dig in are the only ones that find success. If you run away from things that are happening to you, it's just, you're always going to be running. And I know people in my life that have been running away and chasing different things their entire life. I literally know men that are 38 years old that have been running and chasing and running and chasing their entire life, and they don't have a lot of fruit to show for it. I think that if you're somebody that's not very resilient, I believe that you can change. I believe that you can change. Your patterns can change. Your habits can change. Your habits and your behaviors are a reflection of the standard that you set for your life. So if you raise the standard that you set for your life, your habits are going to change. And you can't keep letting external factors continue to mess with your mind. Right? Ed Mylett calls it protecting your passion. Do you protect your passion? If you have a best friend that's not an entrepreneur, that's fine. But if it's the friend that's always at you about your business is not good for you, and if that's who you're spending the most time with, you are exposing yourself to a nuclear reaction at any given moment. So it's okay to isolate yourself. It's okay to change your friends over time. It's okay to evolve. It's okay to grow. It's okay to want better relationships. You don't need to have the friend from high school in your life just to say you have the friend from high school in your life. You should be upgrading all the time. When somebody comes to me and says, I'm quitting on my business, I'm quitting on entrepreneurship, the first thing I want to say is, dude, if this was something you could have quit on, you would have got fired a long time ago. So it's funny because everybody wants to negotiate the price along the way. It's like it's a toll road. I'm going to drive 50 kilometers and then I'm going to pay a little bit. And then I'm going to go another 20K. I'm just going to pay as I use it. If quitting is not an option, then it's just a matter of time. Now the question is, how much time is that going to take? 1 year, 5 years, 20 years? That depends on the pace that you're setting. That depends on the standard that you've set. If your standard is to be broke for the first 10 years as an entrepreneur, you're going to be broke for the first 10 years, right? But when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired and you raise the bar, all of a sudden you start making money, or your business starts to compound, or you've been at it for long enough. You've been hitting the tree with the axe, right? And just that last hit with the axe, the tree falls over. But you've been hitting it for 6 months or a year. And we've been talking a lot about this. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be possible. You can't act when you get knocked down like you're surprised that you got knocked down. I'm not saying if somebody passes away, take a couple days. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying people are going to pass away. You're going to have the question is, what are we going to do with those days, right? We have to max this thing out, you guys. We got Christmas coming around the corner. So take that with you guys. Let's finish strong, and let's have an awesome week next week. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome week.
A lot of gratitude.
That was amazing. Fired up. Hey guys, appreciate you chiming in today for our vlog. Super fired up. Hope you guys got some value. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you soon.